Okay, we okay, we are back to Persona 5. Royale, I'm gonna just try and beat this game this week. I'm gonna try my dangest, my dang best to beat it. So what was I doing? That's right, we're ready to fight a whatchamacallit. We're ready to fight a boss, if I remember correctly. There's a boss that's like right up ahead. So we're gonna go beat that guy first. Yeah, see? What's in this room? Oh, sweet. Is it a cutscene? There's a TV over there and looks like a tape in the player. This again, I really hope it's the last one. The tape seems to be growing more and more recent though. What do you have in store this time? Okay, cutscene time.
So, what brings you back here after all these years?
Oh, it's Professor.
That's a comprehensive study on the research you tried to shut down all these years ago.
I know how to read. What I meant was, why are you bringing this to me now?
Oh, this is just a quick visit out of spite. I wanted to
Out of
show
spite.
you in person that I found the concrete evidence you had discontinued my research over.
So it appears. I'll admit you've impressed me on that point at least. But such praise does nothing now. All this discussion is in the past. Why can't you just let it stay there and move on?
No can do, Professor. Cognitive science has made too great an impact on this world to be abandoned like that.
What are you saying?
The psychotic breakdown incidents. The sudden changes of heart in adults that the Phantom Thieves claim to make. I'm nearly willing to call these events concrete evidence of cognitive science in action. How about you? And the one person pulling the strings in the background of this, Congressman Masayoshi Shido. He seems to be confessing to all sorts of crimes now that the Phantom Thieves have changed his heart. Years ago, Shido took notice of my research, stole it away from me, and made others develop it for his own gain.
Oh, so he worked the same one as
He used cognitive
Wakaba.
science somehow to induce the politically motivated psychotic breakdowns. Now, you're heavily involved in that series of events, aren't you?
Damn.
What are you planning on doing with me?
Oh, nothing at all. As I said before, I only came here out of spite. That paper, my work, is going to change the world.
Change the world? And where's the money for that? Where's the power to do it? You're no Shido. What can someone like you actually do?
That paper there's just the first step. I've learned how to change the cognition of not just an individual, but all of humanity. And I will do it. No matter how long it takes.
Yeah, enough of this dribble. Get out of my office and don't show your face here again, hear me?
Yeah-oh. What's going on?
What is this?
What's your problem now?
Oh, this is during the Holy Grail stuff. Okay.
You don't see this? The sky just...
The time has come.
This voice...
Oh, this is Persona.
Is finally at hand. I am the other you, dwelling in the realm of mankind's
Ooh, it's like a shield.
hearts.
The other... me? Wait, the realm of mankind's hearts? Are you telling me this realm is...
You may have no knowledge of it, but I have been at your side for much longer than our current meeting. Finally, your reality and the sea of hearts from which I came have truly become one in this moment. Now, the time for your unjustly persecuted ideology is at hand.
My dude, it's so intense.
Thou art I.
Oh, it's like a little dagger with brains and stuff.
That's it. I finally get it. To think it'd be so.
Hey,
Gotta admit, he does look like an older Joker, doesn't
I
he?
told you to get out.
Yes. I'll be on my way. Finally. Now I can finally.
I can finally.
Shido.
To think he was the one who stymied Dr. Maruki's research.
You know, I've been wondering ever since we saw the earlier video. Do you think there was some kind of connection between my mom's cognitive science research and Dr. Maruki's?
Most
After
likely.
he crushed Maruki's chance at researching the field, he had his own pawns do it for him instead. Although I doubt Shido's researchers knew anything about the subject in the way Maruki did. That sounds exactly like the kind of plan that man would scheme up.
That bastard! Wait, now's not the time to get pissed about that.
There's another thing about that video nobody's mentioned yet. That being that appeared near the end was most likely Maruki's persona.
The sky did turn red like that. I wonder if that was the day we fought against the god of control.
Lady Levenza
What
did
other
tell us
day
that
did the sky
reality
turn
and
red?
mementos were merged together during that time. As you've all seen for yourselves, a full awakening to a persona can't happen unless you're within the metaverse. That would mean Maruki really did awaken to his persona in that video.
And at the same time, he attained the ability to meddle with mementos, the cognition of the masses. So it is just as Levenza had told us. The sheer number of coincidences necessary for this to happen is just...
At any rate, now we have a better grasp of past events. I'm fairly certain that was a memory Maruki wouldn't want us to have seen either.
Let's keep going. All we can do is advance.
Yeah. We don't have the time for these questions anyhow. Let's go.
Okay, hold up. Sorry, I had to like change a few things real quick. I just realized like how very loud I am, so I might like push you back a little more. Like right around there. Because I'm like always super close to the mic, and this is a lot better right here. Security lock currently engaged. Please answer the following identity authentication question. What happened to Maruki the day the sky turned red? That must be referring to mementos merging with the real world. We'll leave the answer to you. Is persona fully awakened? Sweet. Authentication complete. Disengaging lock. It's open. Shall we press on? The treasure is close. There aren't any other reading past this guy. The map doesn't show any more areas beyond him either. This is probably the final hurdle. It looks like a tough fight, so make sure everyone's in peak condition. Yeah, of course. You can't believe you made it this far? But of course, you oughtn't underestimate the Phantom Thieves. We're not backing down now. Let us through. The time of salvation is almost at hand. I won't let you interfere. Oh, this guy. I think I had you before, right? Yeah, Siegfried.
And immune to physical strikes?
Okay, everything but ice, which is what Yusuke is. Well, since he's the last boss, might as well just go all out, right? Oh, whoa. That didn't do that much. No, give me... Where's Lucifer? Yeah, because then I could just use this one.
That should do.
Yeah. Let me switch you out with someone who can actually do damage. I guess Ryuji. We could just tire him out. Or Samire. Or On. What's going on? Because I don't remember. I don't think he showed like his moves, right? Yeah, no. So put up our defense. And I think I'm gonna try to go for burn, and hopefully I can get burned now. There we go. Okay. As long as it doesn't like end killed any of us, I think we should be fine here. Atomic flare. And that's the last bit I could use from her. Oh, cool. I could use one more. Oh no, I can't. I could do Volt Guardian one more time. That's it. His face changed. What does that mean? I don't think anyone was notified though. It's a waste. You're wasting. Oh, sweet burn. I have to use the mini one. Ah, sweet showtime. Yeah, just end it. You can end this right now. Damn, look at those level ups. We did it! Yes. Nice, we're almost to the treasure. Let's move. You said the last one. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. Screen just went black for whatever reason. I have no clue why, but it just randomly did it.
What the?
This is
the Garden of Eden? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's beautiful.
This appears to be quite the paradise. I assume Maruki's trying to convey that the world will turn into something like this if we allow him to abuse his research.
Yeah, the Garden of Eden.
a paradise.
I guess in Japan, like very Catholic or something.
Dead end, right? And we still haven't found the treasure.
Look again.
The shimmery thing?
Oh, it's huge.
No doubt about it. That's our treasure.
That also means we've secured our route.
Alright, all we got left is send in the calling card. Oh wait, how are we supposed to do that this time?
Solid
That's
point.
right. Dr. Maruki's been here in the palace this entire time, hasn't he?
I'm sure Maruki's well aware that the Phantom Thieves send out their calling cards the day before their heists. Considering his actions up until now, I highly suspect he'll attempt to directly intervene in some way that day. My money's on him trying it with Joker.
Good point. In that case, I'll leave the calling card in your hands.
Oh, I can make one?
We could just set up an ambush and destroy him once he steps in our trap, too.
That's not how we roll.
Our goal in coming here is to return reality to its original state, not to beat up Dr. Maruki.
It was merely a joke. After all, you're all well aware that Maruki's influence on reality goes well beyond this palace. If we make the wrong move in here, we could get eliminated outside the palace, since we lack our personas there. It'd be a safer strategy to change Maruki's heart, just as you all wish.
We're finally changing his heart. If we steal Dr. Maruki's treasure, everything will go back to the way it was, right?
In theory.
I don't know for sure, but most likely.
Can you do this?
Yeah, of course.
We've all come so far. We can't just give up now.
We gotta stick to our own reality.
About the time limit. Dr. Maruki told you it was February 3rd, correct?
Yeah, he isn't like anything we faced before. We should get as strong as we can before that fight.
We're pretty strong as it is now. We're almost maxed in like 9 levels from now.
What would you like to
We
do?
don't have any in the business here. Should we go back to the entrance? Yeah, let's go back. Okay, let's head back and rest up. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
I guess all we can do now is prepare for the days of fate. And what now? Do you want to head back? Yeah, let's return to the real world, and then pretty much what we're gonna do is do some confidant. Maybe. As soon as I'm not able to do one confidant, we're going to submit the whatchamacallit.
Yes.
What's it called? The calling card.
Okay.
Hey, day great today. You tired? I am a little tired. Something's bothering me. So we talked about how Dr. Maruki might contact us, right? Right. It was only our best guess. For real, I didn't even think about that. Why, we can't discount the possibility entirely. I say the chances of that occurring are slim. The man sees himself as a downright saint. I can't see him suddenly going back on his word. Wouldn't you agree, Joker? Probably. Right, if he wanted, he could just erase all of us from existence. Not only that, giving us all this extra time does us a lot of good on our end. And there's still so much about Dr. Maruki's power that we don't understand. That's true. We need to use that time well and prepare as much as possible. I realized the background just is snow. I shall take it upon myself to remaster our calling card into a true work of art. Yee-hoo! No, we're good there. What a pity.
Yep.
We don't know when Maruki will show up, but the deadline is not gonna change. Let's keep prepping until then. Prepare for a meeting with Maruki. Oh, so I just wait it out.
Hey.
Yeah, give me a massage.
What?
Yes, give me a massage, baby. I love a massage, baby.
Well, does it feel... Master! Oh! See you later.
Hopefully I could talk to Oya or something. Oh, yeah. Oh. Really? Nothing? Oh, I guess I could chat with her.
Oh, honey.
You should come in like the medicine check.
Hopefully it won't...
I'm in stuck. You guys Phantom Thieves. Not gonna deepen. Hang out with her. Invite her to sushi shop in
Sounds
Ginza.
good to me.
Sounds good. Let's go. I'll treat you, of course. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting going actually somewhere else to hang out. I just got my bonus, so I'm gonna get some of the more expensive sushi today. Come on, don't hold back. Order anything you want. Think of it as a thing for all the info you've given me. Plus, I like to eat normal food once in a while too, you know. Let's keep our spirits up, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Let's make sure we get nice and energized for our next big mission. Okay, it's on me today. Knock yourself out. Whoa, wow, you ate a ton. Well, I guess that's normal for a high school kid. I just have you make up for it with more scoops. I'll be counting on you.
Well then.
Well, I guess we should get going. Let's get some sushi to go and stop by Lala-chan's place.
Oh?
Hey, I didn't know you could buy this. All right, I'm giving you one as a gift. Now we'll each have one piece of a matching set. Here's your teacup. I feel like my bond. Oh shit! I didn't do the gift thing. Oh no, there's no gifts. Oh sweet! I don't have to give her a gift. Easy money. Easy money.
Class is starting.
Hey, hey you, are you sleeping? No, it's fine. Let him sleep. Students are busy. It's normal to be tired. He is nice. I'm gonna sleep it myself. I was playing pretend Featherman with my grandchild yesterday. I got a little too invested. What? Y'all don't know about Featherman? It's a Sentai series that teaches you about justice. We'll watch it in class someday. Ooh. Speaking of which, did you know the concept of justice is different in Western culture and Eastern culture? Is it different? Hey, look at this. What am I looking at? of fairness. What is this? This is a statue of the goddess Themis. She's commonly referred to as the god of justice. She holds a set of scales and a sword, and she's stepping on something. Do you know what she's stepping on? Isn't it like books? A snake.
This is it.
Wonderful, that's correct. A lot of stories tend to paint snakes as a symbol of sin or some kind of agent of evil. Well, it is books. I got like half of it right. She's standing because like the snake is on a book. That was half right. In Western culture, justice tends to be about enforcing the rules. If you want everyone to live in harmony, rules are absolutely necessary. So anyone who disrupts those rules might end up just like the snake. Seems kind of smart, right? I was the top of the class from the last exam, and I kept getting better throughout the entire school year. How do you all not like put this together? Eastern culture, on the other hand, views justice more like acting and thinking ethically. More like acting and thinking ethically. Okay. This exists in the individual. In other words, all humans have their own sense of justice. It's not an easy way to live, but I'm sure you all be fine. Oh, time is almost up. So about your homework. None for today. Get some rest, but make sure you're awake for the next class, alright?
No way.
Ushimaru is really... I'm getting the shivers. Yeah, he's nice. He's actually nice this time. I need like some sort of light. I realized this. And I don't know how I can do that. I guess we're gonna have to wait for Maruka to make contact with us. So we're waiting on that. This crazy kind of caught my eye, and the idol tricked my dad, and now my family's falling apart. Is that any idol's fault that my mom and dad fight all the time? Mom got really mad today. She was shouting about them heading for a divorce. I just want mom and dad to be happy again, so you get the picture. I think this poster just a kid. This poster is just a kid. Makes all this shit hit a little harder, you know. Poor kid. Yeah, it sucks to come home to an arguing family. Anyhow, I did some digging on this indie idol lady. Her stage name's Star Lillian. Honestly though, she seems pretty on the level. No shady business, no cheating, no fans, nothing. No hits on the nav either. If I had to guess, I say it's the dad who's had the problem on this one. Sounds like he goes to Ike Harbor every day. Wanna go check it out? Is obsessed with an indie idol. Well, we need his name before we can do anything else.
Let's go.
Okay. Can I just... Is he gonna spend like a day or something? Invite him to play billiards? Yeah, I know. Oh, Futaba wants to hang out. Yeah, go hang out with Futaba. It might be the day we send the calling card. It might be like the day before the event. Hey, you want to talk? I just want to talk. I feel like my bond's a little stronger. What's the plan? Are you gonna hang out with Futaba? Hang out with her.
Alright.
Let's do it in your room. Why my room? Why can't we just go somewhere else or what?
Hey, listen.
Hold up, you hermit. Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She says she wants to go back to school, but she might not have the money. I'm gonna go back. You've really matured. I think I gained like 50 levels on the past few months, and it's all because of you, Señor. And I mean, sure, I hate elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't all bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I knew something positive will come from it. Do we ever get to meet Kana-chan? But I still have to do the last item on my promise list. Being okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Then, even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you. Are you okay, Futaba? Not at all. I'm more like, okay. But then again, I feel good too. By the way, can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise? If you want.
Thanks.
Oh, good. Thanks for not getting mad at me. I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, not that, but I don't know. Señor, you're always so nice to me, kind of like Sojiro is. That makes sense for him, though. I mean, he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that, so why are you so nice? I should choose my words carefully. Oh, I just thought of a possibility. Am I, the only one you treat like this? Yeah, she's certainly not. I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. Why, Señor? Because I love you. What? My heart feels like it's gonna burst out of my body. I think I'm gonna die. Is this feeling love? I've always heard it's the most intense joy in the world. So I guess I love you. Then does that mean you're my boyfriend and I'm your girlfriend? If that's okay with you, I guess all of these. I will like that. Hello? Ursa Futaba? That was so surprising. But I think I understand. I love boyfriend. I'm not in a relationship with Futaba. There's no turning back now. Damn right, there's no turning back. Emergency ship. Chance to swap current party with backup when 2 or more people are killed. Oh, really? You have to swap. Ooh. That's good.
All right.
That's really good. I'm gonna keep... What's vibrating? What the hell is that? Was that a late vibrate? I guess it was. That was weird. I'm gonna keep giving it my all from here on out. As a fan of Dave, sure, but especially as a girlfriend. Anyway, I don't think my heart can handle any more today. I should go home.
Bye now.
Laters. I walk Futaba home. I was about to say, can she just not handle, like, being apart? Welcome home, darling. Want me to cook you dinner or fill up the bath for you, or maybe? I mean, like, what do you want? Do I really have to say it? Don't make it sound so weird, Señor. Like, I'm blushing like crazy. My heart's all itchy and like, itchy, and I can't sit still. Is this what it likes to be a girlfriend? It's kind of fun, actually. Oh wait, that's more kind of like it, like a newlywed thing, not a girlfriend fresh out of the confession. Being a girlfriend is hard. Is this something I'm gonna have to get used to? In any case, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna do my very best to be a great girlfriend. Watch me. I'll call you again later. Bye. Okay. You fucking weirdo. Weirdo ass Futaba. My shoulders are still been my wage, and then no message. Nothing new. Since there's nothing new, I could just skip the day, right? That's like a thing I could do. I'm pretty sure I could just skip the day, right? Going to bed already? Yeah, I could just skip the day. Will you join the Phantom phase? Alright, what do you got here? Am I an idol? No, not me. My mom let me play the games. We even played together. I'm not gonna get a facelift. I like my face. Oh, I thought you said your nose was... Oh, sorry. Never mind. I don't mind to pay as long as they can buy my trading cards. Okay. Weird. Hey, have you guys heard of this AI mask guy? Well, Aim Mascuzi. I guess some extreme video streamer with a robot mask and a big audience. He has requests on the fan site for someone who knows him in real life. One of the streamer's friends. Apparently they want him to stop streaming himself, going around doing borderline illegal stuff. When anyone tries to talk him out of it, he flips out and gets divided. This is so... I feel like this is super meta right now. They say he's out of control. We better stop him. I agree. So if we have word from one of his personal contacts, does that mean we know his name? Yeah, about that. He says he's not going to post the guy's info online. I guess his name has pissed off a lot, so if you get doxxed, things could get ugly. So we only have his title then, or screen name or whatever. How can we get more hints? I'm looking at his archive now. A lot of these streams seem to be from Kichijoji. If we check around in Kichijoji, maybe talk to some students, we might learn something. Students, huh? So our best shot is probably weekday afternoons. It's the weekend right now. But Kichijoji isn't the only place he visits. It couldn't hurt to check other locations too. Okay then, let's all look around. We'll leave Kichijoji to you. So he's doing borderline illegal stuff, camping ourselves, making life shitty. We gotta shut this guy down. We're gonna cancel him for all their sakes too. Time to cancel a fool. Alright.
Well then, what are your thoughts?
How much do I have? 732 grand. Okay, let's see what's in there. Talisman. Okay, that's not bad. Sweet Delight. Ooh.
Hey!
Sweet Delight actually looks pretty good. I guess Sweet Delights.
Well then.
Okay. What can we do? It looks like I can go hang out with Futaba. I'm probably not gonna gain like any bonus or whatever.
Yo.
We gotta wait for a scheduled day or heading to LeBlanc. Let's have some time. I don't think it's gonna deepen yet. Let's hang out with Futaba. Let's go somewhere fun. Let's train nearby. Let's go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Where are you gonna take me? I think I'll be good taking on crowds if you want to try, as long as you're there with me. Oh, isn't this like huge ramen bars and a huge shopping complex is joy? Maybe go to Ikihabara. Chinatown. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to Nakano. That's where the commerce is one to go. Let's go. Oh, that's my Holy Land. Oh, sweet.
I'll go.
I'm so happy. This is gonna be so much fun. Let's go. Sweet. I got it right. There's figures everywhere you look. They're even more amazing in person. I can't believe how many there are. There gotta be some super rares buried in there somewhere. Wanna go digging?
Really?
Kind of looking around and just like, there's a lot of cosplay stuff. I'm curious, is the red one up there? Is that like a Faith one? It looks like a Fate one. And then the blue one next to it is the Attack on Titan. Oh, you wouldn't mind? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Then let us begin the expedition. One man's treasure is another girl's treasure. Ah, time well spent. Couldn't find any super rare, but the real treasure is the fun we had all along the... Oh?
For real?
Wait, what? How could I have been so blind? Right in front of our noses. It's better than good. You don't even make this anymore. I'll explain later. She's gonna go buy it later. Ah! I feel like my bond with Futaba goes stronger soon. Sorry, I almost dropped my cup. Thanks a ton for today. Still no calls. Nothing from Ohya. I guess Chihya. I mean, might as well just go hang out with her, right? I frankly just do not care about her. Like, the ones in here are like not the most interesting ones. You can like rank 5 or whatever. Like, I don't find her interesting at all. Things have been so strange lately. The man was made me feel so anxious. We wanted to do verification. I feel like my bond is gonna go stronger soon. Hang out with her. Please take a seat. Please take a seat. Hey, I'm Dave. Very nice to meet. Recently, my reputation has really started shooting up. Well, my client leave happy now too. I even managed to use my own powers to alter some fate that have once seemed inevitable. My mouth is just full of just liquid. I suppose all you really need to change fate is a strong will, like what you have. I wish you could do more though. Are you on break right now, Mifumi?
What?
Fukukado soon. So you're the princess I heard so much about? I've been wondering why you're so interested in Hifumi. She's really cool. I don't know. Cool? You're a strange one. That aside, I have to commend your judgment in choosing Mifune-kun. Her fortunes are like a light guiding lost lamps through the unending darkness ahead. This man is Fukukado-sun. He's the chairman of the ADP. Alright, you don't know what the ADP stands for? Assembly of the Divine Power. You have an Assembly of Divine Powers? I realized that that club over there, or I think it's a movie theater, it's called Cult 9. It's funny. Our goal is to relieve the hearts and minds of today's weary souls via healing events and seminars. We also sell holy stones, the well from which our divine power springs. They are a large part of our business. Fukukado-sun. That reminds me, was telling Yokado-sun, I was telling me it's been acting strange. More importantly, it seems you're starting to fall behind your holy stone sales quota. It's a pyramid scheme. Yes, I'll cover the decrease in revenue with my fortune-telling fees. Fukukado-san, I'm not sure how effective these holy stones really are. Excuse me? Well, do you remember who showed you the way when you arrived here from the countryside, lost and confused? Do you remember who saved you? Jesus, what an ass. It was me. Who are you saying you no longer have trust in someone who's done so much for you? That's not it. Then enough of this skepticism. Skepticism. Let's focus on continuing your role as the Maiden of Relief. Read the future of these unfortunate souls who come to us and lead them to salvation with the holy stones. This has to be a joke. There is no salvation for those who joke. You don't want things to go back to how they were, do you, Mifune-kun? Don't you remember breaking down in front of me, telling me how everyone called you a monster? Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck off. If you don't carry your weight as the Maiden of Relief, you'll be exactly that, a monster. Leave her alone. Fine. If you want to spend your time fooling around with this child, go right ahead. Don't forget, Mifune, the ADP is the only place you ever belong. What an abusive dude. I never actually work at a nightclub. I did get tricked into walking into one, though. Anyway, the chairman is known for exaggerating details. You must think I'm weird, huh? All this talk about me being a maiden or a monster? You're just Chihaya to me. I don't...
What?
Huh? Nobody ever treated me so nicely before.
But...
By the way, it's pretty amazing how we stood up to the chairman back then. What do you mean we? I did. I would have never been able to talk to him about the holy stone had I been alone. Oh, like that part. Okay. But your strength helped me speak up. I need to be strong like you more often. I said the strong resolve from Chihaya. Alright. Even so, the chairman seems serious about the whole holy stone issue. He'll make me pay a fine if I don't meet my quotas, and there is a huge penalty for resigning from my post. I suppose my fate is impossible to change after all. Anyway, I should close it for today. Okay.
Until next time.
Yeah, good night. Be honest with yourself. Sorry about today. I already know what I must do in order to change my fate. But whenever I face the chairman, I just can't find the courage to say what I need to do. Be honest with yourself. Oh, you're absolutely right. Nothing will come of making excuses. I'm the only one who could change my weakness. You're so strong. I'm gonna think about all of this a little more. Thank you again for today. I'll see you next time. I went to the fishing point. Yeah. I take it you like fishing or you didn't know. I use your technique, but suddenly I saw this monstrous. Okay, so it's like. There's a bigger fish, basically. There's always a bigger fish. Yeah, I know. Who to hang out with? Not you. I guess hang out with Haru. Oh, the rooftop. That's where I was supposed to go. Haru, give me the sun tomatoes, please.
Say,
I'm here for the vegetables. Yeah, skip all this. Talk to her again.
say,
Here for the vegetables. Sun tomato.
say,
Came to see you.
you.
We'd like to spend some time for free. I need to talk to you with Takakura-san. I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. Hang out with Haru. Hang out with Haru.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get some coffee while we talk. Why no? Why don't we try it at the Big Bang Burger for a change? What, at your company? I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. There are people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seem to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Trust no one. You're so cool. I guess you only really trust yourself, huh? But actually, that's a bit sad. It is kind of sad. To be honest, Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Akaruma Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugemura-san into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Is marrying him my only option? Though, now that I think about it, that may be the best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right, perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believe I would simply marry the man. Hey, Resident Rogue! Thank you for the raid, my dude. Thank you very much. What's up, Dainty Wilderness? Welcome. A little explanation about myself. Hello, my name is Señor Pollo, and I am a variety streamer. I stream a lot of games. Currently, I've been playing Persona 5 Royale, trying to beat it before Scramble comes out. And I just play a bunch of games, basically. Like, too many games. Way too much. And I'm also, like, I hunt trophies as well. I'm a trophy hunter. I like to get those plat trophies whenever I can. So close to getting the Persona 5 trophy as well. Platinum trophy. Fu Panda, thank you, my dude, for the follow. I appreciate it, my dude. Hey, bro, how's it going, my dude? Welcome, Chuck Boy. Welcome, Dizzy Zeno. Welcome, Josh by Daylight. Welcome, the Villainess 93. And once again, welcome, Tofu. Chuck Boy 1, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, my dude. I love all of you and will ever forever love you all until the end of time. Love going around. Yeah, a lot of love. So much love. Love's everywhere. Thank you guys for stopping by. But like I said, I am just trying to get through the game. Right now, we are in the last palace with Dr. Maruki. You guys all played the game, I'm pretty sure, right? Because I know Resident Rogue, he definitely played the game. Right now, we're talking to Haru. We're in like the 5th rank, halfway through her storyline. And yeah, that's all I have right now. I believe I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate that he had made for me? I also have a cheat sheet for all these answers just because I wanted to maximize these friendship points. That doesn't matter now.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. I should look forward to the future instead of thinking back on the past. Rogue was playing Dead by Daylight with the Death Wheel today. Oh, Death Wheel. What's the Death Wheel? I don't know much about Dead by Daylight. All I know is like there's a killer and then there's 4 survivors and then you do generators. The squad was getting wrecked. Nice. What? Yeah, Rogue. What were you playing? I guess I should have asked. What were you playing? I forget all of these setups that I have to do. Let me shout you out, my dude. Rogue. Hope did I misspell it? No. First time. There we go. Shout you out, my dude. Appreciate it. Dead by Daylight, yes. How was the stream, my dude? How was Dead by Daylight? Were you killer, survivor? I like playing the killer, to be honest. It's always been the fun. Even though I only played it like a couple times. Honestly though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would have never had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. I can sense Haru trust in me. Our bond is growing deeper. Bumper crop. Ooh. Increase the total vegetable yield for one single harvest.
All right.
Sweet. It sucks that her ability is kind of useless this late in the game. Sigh. I hope someday I can just look out on the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all this. Excuse me. I just ate food. And I hope you'll be there with me, Señor Kun. We can forego the elephants, though. Don't worry.
Now,
Well then, shall we go home? Alright, what's the follow-up? I like these follow-ups. They're in the good edition. Hello, this is Señor Kun, right? 2 more days until Alien Isolation Friday. Yeah, I still need to get back in the game. It's been like, I think 3 weeks since I played Alien Isolation. It's because there was always a new game that was coming out. First it was The Medium, and then Little Nightmares 2 came out. I was playing those 2. Those were really good games. Well, The Medium was alright. It was alright. I wanted to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. Pinch yourself. Ah, yes. I read about that in the book. The idea is simply to pinch my cheek very hard. Ow. She actually did it. The mad lad. Yes. That hurt. So this is all real then. And so, I'm indebted to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worried you. Okay, see you. There we go. Time to get good. It is time to get good in the game. Another box came for you.
Hey.
What do you get? Strawberry. Oh yeah, this is the stuff I ordered from the TV show. Who wants to chat with me? Oh yeah. Yes, I would love to chat. We're actually super close. I think I could romance her now. Thanks, I see you at the bar as usual. I believe I can, like, romance her right now.
Hey!
I went to see Caillou the other day. She's gotten so skinny. She looked almost like a stranger. She wouldn't say anything either. I think she had a mental shutdown, is it called? Are you okay? Yeah, I was expecting it to be bad, but it was still pretty jarring to see her in person. Her doctor said they found her collapsed in the street just about a year ago now. She had been wandering around the coast without any belongings, so the director's wife took her in. Is there any hope of recovery? All we could do is pray. Either way, Kaiu's still a suspect, so bringing her back here would just put her in danger again. So we'll never know what happened with that bureaucrat. No, not necessarily. I have her hair clip. It looks like an ordinary accessory, but it actually has a miniature camera built inside. Remember that voicemail where she said she had something big? Well, it was all in the hair clip. So then, it was a picture of the bureaucrat's secret meeting. The other party must be the one behind the slush fund. The Resident Rogue said I'm not allowed to watch in case of spoilers, so I'm gonna head out, enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, there's no problem, Dizzy. It's totally understandable. Catch you later, my dude. And wish you all the best, my guy. But yeah, we're pretty out there and way ahead. You're lucky that we didn't arrive just in the middle of like the palace and the story. I'm just doing confidants. And that other party, it was Shido's confidants. Shido, I can't believe a politician like him will work with someone so horrible. Yep, it's pretty clear that Confidant was blackmailing that bureaucrat and killed him for not paying up. Kai must have managed to escape, but then somehow is suffering a mental shutdown somehow. I'm not sure what could possibly cause something like this though. In any case, maybe that's why they decided to leave her alive. Heh, they underestimate her journalistic talent. That's an amazing story. It will be a huge scoop if you're right. But given the current situation, it's going to be difficult to write an article about it. I wouldn't have Caillou's testimony, and even if I did, I wouldn't be able to corroborate her story. Field's been caught, but he's still got plenty of powerful cronies willing to push his agenda. I get crushed if I try to take them on without being fully prepared. You're not giving up, are you? What do you think I am? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to pursue the truth. I said I need to be fully prepared, didn't I? It'll just take a while. So then, I've resigned myself to a long battle anyways. Or resigned myself to a long battle anyways. I have her photo, now I gotta get some solid evidence and lay the groundwork to prove her innocence. I'm gonna avenge Caillou. Well then, our deal's over. It'll be too dangerous for you to stick around from here onward. You understand, right? The opposition won't think twice about taking down anyone in their way. I'm sure I'll get targeted, so to be safe, you shouldn't come here again. I can't leave you. Wow, that's mature of you. Honestly, I appreciate the concern, but it's really not that simple. Jace, you're really never honest with yourself, Iko-chan. You're not gonna find anyone else who's listened to you as encouragingly as this guy. You know that, right? It's gonna be a long battle against a tough enemy. You should have him by your side through it.
What?
Wait. It's not like that. Sure. And what about you, kid? You're not afraid to face the danger ahead, are you? I ain't no bitch. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Of course not. Fine. If you're sticking your nose in this and on your own free will, then there's nothing I can do. I'll solve this case on my own, but I appreciate having a friend who's got my back. Alright, let's have a kickoff party. We're gonna break out the champagne tonight. Yo, am I about to get drunk and lit too here? It'll have to be the cheap stuff. This place isn't classy enough to carry brand names. Oh, and I'll grab an oolong tea for the kid. What do you mean, an oolong tea for me? Man, lamest kickoff party ever. I guess the booze doesn't matter though. It's all about the company. Ooh, damn right it's about the company, girl. Hehehe.
All right.
I'll go chill a bottle. Be back in a bit. Make it an extra large bottle. Hey, so why do you do so much for me? I know at first it was for the articles, but you don't have any obligation to stay now, you know. Oh, I know. Did you take me seriously when I told the chief we were a couple? This whole section is amazing. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Did you take me seriously when I told the chief we were a couple? Gee, you kids today are so naive. I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. I'm in a relationship with like 80% of the female confidants here. Adding one more isn't gonna hurt anyone. That couple act... I took it seriously? Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. That's pretty sure that's the right one. Huh? Then, wait, you really thought we were dating?
What?
What the hell? I mean, seriously? I love you, Ichiko! I literally just confessed my love to Futaba like 2 days ago, too. You shouldn't be so straightforward. But what I'm trying to say is, I think the feelings are mutual. You player, thank you. I know. It's a gene. It's part of my genes. Hold on. You seem to drop that line pretty easily, didn't you? If you're this smooth now, who knows how big of a player you're gonna be when you get a little older. You're gonna dump me, huh? Oh. Just kidding. I understand if you decide to dump me someday, though. Oh, it's gonna be in February 14th, Valentine's Day. Don't you worry, girl. I know, you have a bright future ahead of you, so I'd probably just be holding you back. But I guess I could stick around until then. I can't wait to see where our relationship goes, Señor. I'm in a relationship with... Oh yeah, there's no turning back now. Let's keep this a secret from Lala-chan. God, I can already hear her teasing me about it. And stop looking at me like that. I'm so embarrassed.
Well then.
Well then, good night. Listen, girl. It's okay. It's okay. Your heart's gonna break anyways. In like, what, 3 weeks from now? We should talk. I mean, you know, discuss. Sorry, never had a high schooler boyfriend before. Not sure how I'm supposed to act now. Just yourself. I assume so. Look, the point is, crap, I forget. Jeez, am I that old now? Yeah, how old are you? I assume you're like 29 or like 30. And you're dating someone like close to half your age. Oh yeah, you're such a troublemaker. Actually, do you have anything you want to say to me instead? Because now's the time. I wanted to hear your voice. Please don't dump me. I'm gonna be desperate. Whoa. Were you even listening to a word I said? I'm the one who should be scared about getting dumped here. I'm sorry, I'm feeling so weird today. Sorry, let me get myself together. Okay, I'll see you again at Lala-chan's spot. Good night, my well-informed boyfriend. Well, there you go. There you have it. Boom, 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 boom. Ugh. It's so cramped in all these fluffy clothes. Now for today's trains news, Cold Wave, okay. The Kanto region, Pokemon. Companies with high employee satisfaction is on the rise. Many workers have provided very positive responses. Crime rate reaching breaking low. Number of incidents is down by more than half compared to last year. Snow. Bro, it's gotten really cold lately. That's what you got out of all that. Not about Dr. Maruki's changing everyone's cognition and everything.
Morning.
Morning. It's another cold day.
Hey.
You know the public's been acting kind of weird lately? Huh? Even the people around me are talking differently now. Or they're really weirdly optimistic. It's the same thing in town too. Everyone seemed kind of restless. This is part of Dr. Maruki's power too, isn't it? It's possible.
Thanks.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't happened to everyone yet. But if we don't change Dr. Maruki's heart by the deadline, we're not even going to realize that something is wrong anymore. We have to win, no matter what. We will win! We will fight! Nothing can stop us now!
Oh, have you heard?
I was talking to my friends from overseas recently. They keep introducing me to new slang I never heard of. Well, English slang is constantly evolving with the times, and damn right. Textbook English is more static. It's so lame. But sometimes you can work out the meaning behind slang through context clues. Some are just natural extensions of English language construct that have been already placed in years. Others might combine normal words or use more common phrases in new or unusual ways. Take thirsty, for instance. Out of all the slang that they choose from the English language, they choose thirsty. Thinking of thirsty, I ain't thirsty right now. And speaking of thirsty, Miss Chuno though, she looking kind of hot. Or dearly, it describes a need for a drink. That's a pretty serious need, right? But as a slang, it describes someone who's a little too desperate, like a boy who won't stop asking you out. Oh, and hangry. That's when you're so hungry, it puts you on edge, and everything makes you mad.
I need an answer.
So here's a test. You. Would you say you're feeling a little salty? What would salty mean if I used in slang sense? No, you don't have to help me out here, dude. Salty. It means sweet. What does it describe? Sickening, right? It is negative. What do you mean it's not negative when it's sweet? When it's sweet tasting? Kind-hearted? What? Yeah, you're right, and it has a pretty positive connotation. So what does connotation with the salty have in that context? Negative. Yeah, I think so too. After all, people only describe food as salty when the salt overpowers everything else. So if it's a negative connotation, then it had to mean someone's feeling pretty bad somehow. And it's probably something you can say about yourself or other people. So with all that in mind, salty probably means... I mean, resentful, right? Yeah, I think so too. It makes me think of someone who's ready to pick a fight, you know. So if you call someone salty, that probably means they're angry or resentful. Phew, that was a rough one.
This is it. Good.
Excellent. Yes, it means you resent something. Other flavor-based describer applies to people too, like sweet or sour. Ugh. Excuse me. Slang can be rooted in many origins, common words, acronyms, and of course, no clue how to even begin to pronounce this. Portmanteaus? Have you ever heard of the word frenemy? It's a portmanteau? A friend and enemy? Think someone like a rival or an enemy who acts friendly with you. Pretty smart. I know. You didn't expect that? Maybe I'm not too bad. It's been a year. It's been a year. I'm on top of the class from the last exam. It's been a year. So, more fun than stuffy old standard English, right? But it's good to learn the rules before you break them. If anyone wants to learn some extra slang vocab, I would be positively psyched to offer some bonus lessons. Frenemies, huh? I've had enough of backstabbing. I bet you have. I bet you have.